Welcome students on today's lecture on moment of inertia. We have already seen the how to find out the moment of inertia for the standard section. So already there is a chart given for the standard section like rectangular, square, triangle, circle, semicircle, etc. Today we shall find out the moment of inertia and we shall solve few simple numericals. So let us start. So the question is, find the moment of inertia of a rectangular section of 30-meter wide and 60 mm deep, that is 30-meter wide and 60 mm deep, about x axis and y axis. Width of the section B is 30 mm, that is this is B and the distance is 30 mm. Depth of the section D is 60 mm. Now they are asked to find out the moment of inertia about x and y axis. So let us take the centroidal axis. So x-axis and y-axis. So we will find moment of inertia. So in a standard section, for the moment of inertia of a single rectangular section is given by BD cube by 12. Now Ixx is moment of inertia about x-axis. So the formula for rectangular section is BD cube by 12. Now as we are finding out for x-axis, so whatever is parallel to it, the dimension will become B. Hence, as parallel to this is B, which is 30 mm, hence B is substituted as 30 mm, and perpendicular to it is D. So, BD cube by 12. So, 30 into 60 cube by 12, which is working out to be so much. Now, let us find along y-axis, moment of inertia about y-axis. So, parallel to it, again for rectangular section, it is BD cube by 12. So, I will just change the equation because it is for y-axis. So parallel to it is D and perpendicular to it is B. Hence dB cube by 12. Hence 60 into 30 cube by 12. So we get this answer. So remember, see though it is a rectangular section, the moment of inertia about both the axes is varying. Now if you happen to see, most of the beam members in the construction are placed in this way only. The reason is this, because about x-axis the moment of inertia is greater, about y it is lesser. Hence you always see that the beams are placed like this only. The depth will be towards this direction, not in the other direction. So this is how we find out the moment of inertia about x and y axis. Now let us see one more numerical, simple ones. Find the moment of inertia of a hollow rectangular section about its CG if the external dimension are breadth 60 mm and depth 80 mm and internal dimensions are breadth 30 mm and depth 40 mm respectively. Now this is a rectangular section wherein this portion is hollow. So what we can do is, again we will consider this as rectangular section only solid. So out of this, if we deduct this, so we'll get this. So let us see. Now we will mark x-axis and y-axis and the dimensions are given. External dimensions are B 60 mm and D 80 mm, that is B 60 mm, D 80 mm. So I will take it as capital for external diameter and internal diameter D small 30 mm and at 40 mm. So let us find Ixx. So what I will do, from the whole rectangular section, I will deduct so much. So we will get the answer. So BD cube by 12 is the standard formula for rectangular section. Hence BD cube by 12, that is outer external, this is external, minus BD cube by 12. So 12 is common, so I will keep it in the denominator. Now B, as I am finding for Ixx, so parallel to it will be B. So hence capital B is 60 into 80 cube by 12 minus 30 into 40 cube by 12. So we are working out to be so much. Similarly, we will find out moment of inertia about y-axis. So parallel to it is 80 into 60 cube by 12 minus 40 into 30 cube by 12. So this is what the answer is. Let us see one more simple numerical. Find the moment of inertia of a circular section of 50 mm diameter about an axis passing through its center. So this is a simple circle, it is solid section and the diameter is given as 50 mm. So for a standard section already given, Ixx is equal to pi d raised to 4 by 64, where d is 50 mm. So substituting it, we got this answer. One more question. A hollow circular section has an external diameter of 80 mm and internal diameter of 60 mm. find the moment of inertia about the horizontal axis passing through its center. So about its center. So again, like previous how we had rectangular section, so this is so much hollow. So what we again will do, from outer we will deduct this smaller, so we will get the moment of inertia of the section. So pi by 4 into capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4. So 80 is the capital ones, we will deduct so much, so we will get this. So this is how we have to find out the moment of inertia. Let us take one more numerical one, triangle. An isosceles triangular section ABC has a base width of 80 mm and height of 60 mm. Determine the moment of inertia about center of gravity of the section and base BC. So they have said that you have to find about the base, that is BC also, and at the center of the section. So let us find moment of inertia about the center. So taking as x-axis or IG, so it is nothing but BD cube by 36. So as it is a triangle and it is taken as h, so I will take it as BH cube by 36. So B is this 80 mm, H is 60 mm, so we got. But remember, this moment of inertia is about this point. This is the answer for this. Now they have even asked for the base, BC. So moment of inertia about the base is nothing but BH cube by 12. So 80 into 60 cube by 12. So this is how we find out the moment of inertia for the simple section. So please do practice, please do study, be home, stay safe.